India is a land of mystique and ancient customs that, to an outsider, can appear utterly bewildering. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover 7 of these practices that are bound to astonish you. Buckle up, as you are in for an intriguing ride. We'll delve into the depth of these rituals, adding layers of history and meaning that will ignite your curiosity and keep you glued till the very end. The first tradition we explore is Thimothy, the art and faith of firewalking. In various parts of India, devout followers walk barefoot across a bed of hot embers to honor the goddess Draupadi. This ritual, with roots deeply embedded in antiquity, symbolizes unwavering faith and profound sacrifice. The natural question that arises is, how do they manage this without sustaining injuries? Scientifically, this can be explained by the brief duration of contact with the embers that dissipates the heat instantly. But spiritually, the act is enveloped in a much deeper meaning. It is said that the firewalkers enter a trance-like state where their mental and emotional focus transcends the distraction of pain, fully dedicating their being to their devotion and spiritual cleansing. Next, we dive into the sacred and awe-inspiring festival of Thaipusam. Celebrated largely by the Tamil community, it sees devotees piercing their skins, tongues, and cheeks with hooks, skewers, and needles as acts of devotion. This dramatic form of worship marks the occasion traditionally believed to be when the Hindu deity Murugan vanquished the evil spirit Surapadman. Through these acts, believers offer their pain in exchange for divine blessings and purification. Observing this event can be unsettling, yet for the participants, the experience transcends physical pain. It is transformed into spiritual ecstasy and connection with the divine, and they believe it purifies their soul of past sins. As we continue to explore these mystifying traditions, the history behind them unfolds, revealing the layers of culture, faith, and community that form the bedrock of Indian society. Each of these practices, from firewalking to self-piercing, is not merely a spectacle, but a personal testament of faith, courage, and the human spirit's capacity to connect with the metaphysical realm. These traditions may seem incredible, but they symbolize the profound significance of devotion and identity. So as we wrap up this journey through the enigma that is India, remember that these customs are more than rituals. They are a celebration of life itself, challenging the bounds of reality and reinforcing the ties between humankind and the divine. Hidden amidst the sands of Rajasthan, the Karni Mata temple stands as a symbol of reverence and mystery. Here, the sanctity of life takes an unexpected form as thousands of rats roam freely, nurtured and protected by the temple's devout. Revered as manifestations of divine souls, these rats are not mere rodents but sacred reincarnations imbued with spiritual symbolism. Pilgrims from across the country flock to this temple, not to shy away in disgust, but to embrace and worship what many would find unsettling. The temple echoes with ancient chants, and the air is suffused with the peculiar scent of offerings. Devotees touch their foreheads to the ground as if in homage to some unseen deity. The belief prevails that consuming food nibbled on by these gentle creatures is a blessing, an act that fortifies faith and invites good fortune into the lives of the believers. This practice is not an act of desperation, but a celebrated ritual deeply intertwined with the spiritual fabric of the community around Karni Mata. Equally intriguing is the practice of symbolic matrimonial ceremonies with elements of nature. In a land steeped in mysticism and astrological interpretations, weddings with trees or animals bear a profound significance. These unions are not merely quaint traditions, but profound symbolic gestures intended to ward off transgressions from past lifetimes or unfavorable planetary alignments. As solemn vows are exchanged in such ceremonies, the tether between human spirit and nature is rejuvenated, highlighting reverence for life in all its forms. Post-ceremony, These symbolic marriages are ceremoniously dissolved, lifting any purported curses and paving the way for earthly unions. The vibrancy of Indian tradition further reveals its allure through the Festival of Holi, known around the globe as the Festival of Colors. What appears to be a jubilant free-for-all of splattered hues and jubilant shouts, cloaked within is a rich tapestry of lore that celebrates the triumph of virtue over vice. Celebrating Holi transcends societal divisions, uniting people in an explosion of joyous camaraderie, marking the dismantling of hierarchical barriers and the harmonious unison of mankind. Participants revel in the liberating moment, reveling in shared identity and exuberance. These rituals, seemingly esoteric to outsiders, signify an enduring connection to ancient philosophies and a collective human spirit striving for unity, purity, and perseverance. They convey a longing for transcending earthly limitations, a yearning perennially renewed through acts of communal participation and spiritual expression. From the veneration of rodents to matrimonial alliances with nature and the exuberant outburst of Holi, the stories of these unique traditions continue to capture imaginations, inspiring wonder and fascination for generations to come. Jainism, an ancient religion from India, centers around nonviolence, known as ahimsa. Practitioners, or Jains, take this principle to extraordinary lengths, such as wearing masks to avoid inhaling insects and sweeping the ground to avoid stepping on living creatures. To Jains, every form of life is sacred and deserving of respect. Their dedication to ahimsa challenges conventional views of coexistence and raises philosophical questions about our interaction with the world. This commitment invites others to reconsider notions of harm and respect. The practice of ahimsa is about cultivating awareness and sensitivity to the interconnectedness of all living things. It reflects a worldview that values life, regardless of size or significance, positing that harmony is achievable by recognizing the sacredness of all beings. Beyond Jainism, India hosts another spiritual tradition involving monks who practiced self-mummification. This was a profound spiritual endeavor aimed at achieving enlightenment, believed to transcend physical limitations and reach a higher spiritual plane. The self-mummification process was rigorous, requiring years of preparation, meditation, and a strict diet to naturally preserve the body upon death. The mummified monks symbolize immense spiritual strength and dedication, challenging our understanding of life and death. These practices illustrate a belief in the spirit's power and potential for transcendence through discipline and faith. Indian traditions, though enigmatic, speak volumes about the cultures that foster them, offering profound sources of meaning, spirituality, and cultural identity. To outsiders, these practices may seem baffling or antithetical to everyday life, but to believers, they hold deep significance. India's cultural landscape shows that not every practice must conform to mainstream logic to be meaningful. Each tradition preserves history and identity, challenging the world to look beyond appearances and embrace a broader understanding of spirituality and coexistence. They remind us of the rich tapestry of human belief and the myriad ways people find significance and purpose globally. And now, we want to know, which of these traditions surprised you the most? Is there another cultural or religious practice you're curious about? Leave your comment below. Final reminder. Oh, and don't forget, your like, comment, and subscription greatly support the channel in bringing more videos like this. Together, we can explore more mysteries and curiosities of the world.